this car park now. It's private property.
Right, okay.
Off you go.
I will leave, just keep away.
Off you go. Keep it over to my left, please.
What do you do with piss on your boots?
Go. Well, if he does,
Yeah?
he'll be getting launched across the pavement, won't he?
You've just threatened to kick me, dog.
Today's case comes to us from Matt 12128. Make sure to check out his channel in the description and show him some support. In this episode, Matt is doing something completely legal, peacefully filming the design of a police station. But instead of respecting his rights, two arrogant officers storm in, demanding his details as if documenting a public building were a crime. Matt stands firm, refusing to surrender his freedoms. What happens next is nothing short of outrageous. One officer spirals out of control, unlawfully detains him, digs through his phone, and even stoops so low as to threaten violence against his dog.
Well, do I have to give it?
Yes, you do.
I don't. Why are you lying?
I'm not lying.
You are lying.
Why?
He's lying. He's lying to me, saying that I have to give him my details.
If you're giving us your details, I don't understand why.
Because he's just lied to me about it.
I'm not lying to you at all.
You've just lied to me, said I have to give you my details.
I'm asking you
I
for your name.
don't.
Right.
Under what law do I have to give you my details?
Well, what you do have to do...
Can you keep your distance? You've got no mask on. Keep your distance.
What I'm going to do to you... No. I'm going to take your phone and I'm going to go through your phone.
Right, I'm just.
Right.
Can I just say, I'm just doing a documentary. I'll explain.
Right.
I'm just doing a documentary on police abusing Section 43.
Section 43.
Yeah,
Which is what?
Terrorism Act.
You're going to fall over.
Right, can you just tell me what you're doing? What
Right.
section you're doing, etc.
Right. Because of the current threat situation with terrorism, alright?
Terrorist. Right, yeah. Well, this is what I'm doing a documentary on. Yeah.
Right. You're here taking photographs of sites of interest, alright?
Yeah.
You refuse to give me your details, so I want to see what photographs you're taking, alright? And I've got the right to look at your phone.
From the very first moment, the officer sets the tone with a lie. He insists Matt is required to hand over his details, a claim rooted not in law, but in intimidation. Matt pushes back, demanding the legal basis, and that's where the officer falters. Because the truth is simple, the only time you're legally compelled to provide your details in public is under Section 50 of the Police Reform Act 2002, and that's strictly for antisocial behavior, not for filming a building. But instead of owning up, the officer digs himself deeper. He tries to spin refusal into a free pass to search Matt's phone and photos. That's not just wrong, it's outrageous. Phone access requires a warrant or, in rare cases, tightly defined terrorism powers. There is no law that says, if you don't give me your name, I get to rifle through your private life. That leap isn't policing, it's abuse of power.
I'm going to ask you now. To
If you detain me, you have under Section 43.
Right. I'm telling you now, I'm going to look at your phone. Now how we do it is entirely up to you. I don't start getting hands on me and putting you on the floor. What I am going to do, I'm going to start looking at your
You're
phone.
going to put me on the floor.
Yeah.
There'd be a lawsuit against that. You know that, don't you? Because what you're doing now is unlawful.
No, it's
I've
not.
done nothing wrong.
Right, I'm asking you now if I can have a look at
Right.
your phone.
No, you'll have to detain me. Right.
Hey, do you want to tell us what you're doing? Am I just going to take your word for it? Do terrorists say, I'm here to plant a bomb, or do they say I'm
It's a
taking
bit
pictures?
extreme,
No,
isn't
it's
it?
not.
Do I
If you're
look
doing
like a
it,
terrorist?
I don't know, what does a terrorist look like? Can you describe a terrorist to me?
Common sense.
No, you need some common sense, don't you? You're absolute wasting everybody's time, aren't you? I didn't find anything.
What were you expecting to find?
Items related to terrorism.
And you didn't find anything?
No, I didn't.
No.
That's right.
What's your call number?
It's 3816.
What's your name?
I'm not telling you my name.
You need to tell me your name.
No, not under the Terrorism Act, I don't have to.
Am I still being detained under the Terrorism Act?
No, you're not.
Right, therefore, I would like your name.
Well, I'm telling you, you're not having it.
I would like your name, please.
I'm telling you, you're not having it.
Matt doesn't flinch. He tells the officer straight, if you want to see my phone, you'll have to detain me. Any reasonable officer would recognize how absurd that sounds in the context of a man filming with his dog. But instead of stepping back, this officer doubles down, invoking Section 43 of the Terrorism Act. Think about that. Counter-terror powers, designed for real national security threats, being thrown at a citizen peacefully exercising his rights. That's not policing. That's desperation. When Matt challenges the officer, do I look like a terrorist? The reply is smug and evasive, what does a terrorist look like? That's not a legal justification. It's a cop deflecting because he has no grounds. Matt was in plain clothes, filming in the open, calm, respectful, and accompanied by his dog. Nothing about that even comes close to reasonable suspicion of terrorism, and the arrogance doesn't stop when the search ends. Matt asks for the officer's name, a basic requirement. Instead, the officer hides behind the Terrorism Act, refusing until pushed. But here's the kicker. The moment the detention ended, Code C of Pace made it crystal clear he had to identify himself. By stonewalling, the officer didn't just trample on rights during the search, he kept going even after.
I'm not being detained under the Terrorism Act, therefore I would like your name, please.
My collar number is 3816.
Right, I have not been detained for terrorism. Can you explain to him?
His name.
He does.
Provide you his collar number, which he's done. Doesn't need to provide his name.
He does. What's your collar number?
Over it, Matt, but you're not getting my name. You've got my contact details. You've got my collar number. You know where I'm.
It's your policy to give me your name.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
My policy is to give you my
collar number and name.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. You're going to get retrained then, aren't you?
That's fine with me, don't worry.
You're going to get retrained on searching people lawfully as well.
What, section 43 of the Terrorism Act?
Yeah, because it's abused. No, not when you've got no reason. Not because I took a picture of the Porsche Panamera.
No, you went
to the police station.
You filmed Cumbrian police station, you filmed Kendal police stations, you go into large pharmaceutical sites of interest, all to get a reaction. That's what you're doing, that's how you're spending your time. That's entirely up to you, how you decide to waste your time.
I'm not wasting my time.
I've now done my job.
You're the one that's wasting your time. Yeah, and you've done it incorrectly.
I don't think I have.
Oh, you have. Well, there's a law and you need to uphold it. You should leave your ego in the bedside drawer when you come out to work, mate.
When Matt calls out the blatant misuse of Section 43, the officer tries to spin it back on him, accusing Matt of purposely showing up at police stations just to provoke a reaction. In that single moment, the officer reveals everything. He knows exactly what Matt is doing, auditing. And let's be clear, auditing isn't terrorism, it isn't crime, it isn't even remotely suspicious. It's lawful filming to test accountability, and here's the kicker. If the officer genuinely believed Matt was only there to provoke, then why on earth did he hand him exactly what he wanted? By detaining him under counter-terrorism powers, the officer admits it wasn't about security at all. It was about ego. He knew Matt's intentions, admitted them out loud, and still escalated to one of the most extreme stop powers in UK law. That's not protecting the public. That's walking headfirst into the very trap he accused Matt of setting.
If you, look through my phone like you shouldn't have been doing. Did you see the pictures of my wife with it out?
No.
It makes me wonder why you wanted to search my phone when I've been doing what I'm doing.
Section 43 of the Terrorism Act, I'm allowed to look through any digital media.
If you've got reasonable grounds, mate, you haven't.
Yeah, I have.
You didn't?
I have.
Right, we'll see about that, won't we? I better tell you something, you won't do this again. You won't abuse Section 43 again. This will be the last time you do that. So there's no one round here, is there?
The only one.
So I'd be likely to get into trouble if I swore?
Yeah.
Yeah. That'd be, you'd be getting retrained about that if you did that. Because there's no one about. You point to me, the nearest person that could hear me swear right now. Show me the nearest member of the public.
It's really, really windy, so your voice could probably carry over to that fence, but I can't really see through the bush.
Right, well there's no one actually behind the bush.
There could be children there, so...
Could be?
Yeah, there could be.
Right, what about if I whisper it to you?
You'd whisper what to me?
A swear word.
Why would you want to do that?
Just to prove to you that I can.
What does that prove?
Because you try to tell me that I can't do it, I'd get into trouble when there's no one around.
It proves. Why would you want to come on?
Proves that you're wrong.
Well, you won't be coming that close to me anyway to whisper it in my ears.
Well, your mate came that close to me without his mask on.
Well, if you start walking towards me like
I'm not going to start walking towards you.
No, you're not.
But if I did, go on.
I won't let you do it.
Alright.
If you start walking to me for absolutely no reason whatsoever, I won't allow it.
Alright. You're a real hero, you are, yeah, what a tough guy.
Not at all. Would you allow just someone randomly just to start walking up to you?
If he was going to say something to me, yeah. Is that a crime?
Did I say it
Is
was?
it? Right, well shut up then.
No, you shut up.
Or else what?
Well, you're telling me to shut up.
So I pay your wages, that's the difference.
I pay your benefits, so let's call it even.
I haven't got benefits though, mate.
Well, you don't pay my wages,
I probably make more in an hour than what you do in a week.
Yeah, I'm sure you do. Right, well, you're doing very well for yourself.
I am, thank you very much. Yeah, don't tell me to shut up.
The moment Matt starts pressing him with the law, the officer completely unravels. Instead of professionalism, he resorts to parroting Matt's words back at him like a playground taunt. Shut up. That's not policing, that's a temper tantrum in uniform. But then he takes it a step further, crossing from unprofessional into outright insulting. When Matt makes the factual point that the public pays police wages, the officer sneers, "I pay your benefits." That's not a slip of the tongue, that's a cheap personal dig. And here's the reality. Under the Police Act 1996, policing is funded through taxation. Every member of the public contributes to their wages, whether this officer likes it or not. Matt was correct. The officer's stereotype wasn't just wrong, It was offensive, revealing the contempt he holds for the very people he's meant to serve.
Shut down, what's that, your brain cell?
Right, what I'm going to do, you can pick a form up from the police station in town, leave this car park now, it's private property.
Right, okay.
Off you go.
I will leave, just keep away.
Off you go. Off you go. Keep your dog away from my legs, please. Off you go, please don't fall over.
Watch he doesn't piss on your boots.
Go. Well, if he does,
yeah?
we're getting launched across the pavement, won't
You've just threatened to kick me dog.
No, off the property.
You've just threatened to kick me dog. It's public property.
This is it, no.
It's public property. It's public property, muppet, and we pay for it.
You don't pay for it.
Yes, I do. Pay for your van, pay for your equipment, pay your wages.
I think you would need a job for that.
Right, and we're going to find out why you've threatened to kick me dog. You kick him, no, you would charge me, you would fine me. You wouldn't kick him. You'd kick him, would you? Right, you're going to be held accountable for that. You are going to be held accountable. Thank you very much, young lady. You've been very nice. And see you later, PC Muppet. PC Mug. Say hello to all your
You enjoy the rest of your day.
I will do.
You enjoy watching that video by yourself later.
There'll be about 10,000 people watching it.
With you by yourself.
No, you guys can have a look and you can read the comments. See you later. Thank you very much, love. See you later, Muppet.
The encounter ends with the officer at his absolute worst. After Matt jokes about his brain cell, the officer snaps, ordering him off the car park and falsely claiming it was private when it was clearly open to the public. That lie wasn't about security, it was about punishing Matt for daring to stand his ground. And then came the lowest moment of all, the officer threatening to launch Matt's dog across the pavement if it so much as peed on his boots. A uniformed officer, on duty, in public, threatening violence against an animal. That isn't just unprofessional, it's disgusting. But the warning signs were there all along. From the moment he arrived, he lied about powers he didn't have, demanded details without legal grounds, and even claimed he could search Matt's phone. When intimidation failed, he escalated, abusing Section 43 of the Terrorism Act to justify detention. That was the moment the entire stop collapsed. Matt was calmly filming in plain clothes while walking his dog, nothing remotely close to terrorism. The officer's sarcastic, "What does a terrorist look like?" only highlighted how hollow his excuse was, and even then, he couldn't follow procedure. He started the required stop and search record, but then refused to hand it over, telling Matt to collect it later from the station, a direct breach of Pace Code A, designed to strip away accountability T every stage, the bogus powers, the abuse of terrorism legislation, the refusal to give paperwork, the childish taunts, the insults, and finally the threat of animal cruelty. This officer revealed himself as completely unfit for the authority he holds. This wasn't policing. It was ego and anger in uniform. Matt didn't even need to expose him. The officer exposed himself, humiliating not just his badge, but the entire force he represents. That's it for today's video. If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It really helps keep independent coverage going. And make sure to check out Matt, linked in the description, and show him some support. Thanks for watching.